Hi Cancer, this is your February monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of February. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in February. We have the Emperor, clarified by death. We have the Star, we have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio and Taurus on the table. What's interesting, there's a few things that are interesting about this reading. One of them is that we have every single fire sign represented here by their respective major arcana cards, right? The Emperor could be an Aries, the Wheel of Fortune could be a Sag, the Sun could be a Leo. All right. One other thing is that I'm not going to do an extended for you, Cancer, because that would be a waste of time. You definitely have a commitment coming up with this person, right? In the potential outcome, we have 2 commitment and marriage cards. So that kind of seals the deal. We have so many major arcana cards on the table. I count 6, right? So there's more major arcana cards on the table than minor arcana cards. And let's talk about this person, right? The Emperor, the first card that came out, I think that's the person coming into your life. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with. It's a major arcana card for an Aries. But since it's clarified by death, this person could be a Scorpio. But together, since both of them are major arcana cards, they're very serious cards. Here's how this could play out for you. For some of you, and I'm just going to throw it out there, perhaps this person promised to themselves a long time ago that they will never, ever, ever get married. Now that they're meeting you, that agreement to themselves is going to throw out the window. Because they will realize they were wrong. They realize that they're finally meeting the love of their life, right? And the Death card could be a transformation in this person's head. And the Emperor, since this card could be a card of a husband or a significant other figure, so now they're changing their mind. They're gonna see you as somebody they can spend the rest of their life with. For some of you, this person could be a widower, right? The Emperor could be a husband figure, but the Death, perhaps they lost their husband or wife in the past. They could be a widower with the Death card, right? Or this person could have just recently gone through some kind of a major transformation. Not the transformation that I was just talking about, them not wanting to get married and then changing their mind. Something else changed in their life, and you can ask them, or perhaps they will even share that story with you. Something big, something major changed in their life. And so here they come, right? The next card that came out is the Star. The Star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, since this is an Aquarius birthday season in February. Perhaps this person is an Aquarius, or if you are going to an Aquarius birthday party, you could be introduced to this Emperor there. Okay? And the rest is history. The rest is history, Cancer, really is. Here comes the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Here comes that love confession. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. This is the way this person feels about you, right? The Wheel of Fortune clarifying could be a Sagittarius, but this is what they want right away, to start a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. They all want to get serious with you ASAP. The Wheel of Fortune is a pretty speedy card. It's always good news in my spreads, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also a card of clarity. You'll be crystal clear about where this is going, where this is heading. And at the same time, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. That's the way both of you are going to be feeling, right? Happy, that is. The Ten of Cups right next to the deck is the happily ever after card. So you see how we have the happiest card in the deck and the happily ever after card. So the common word there is happy, right? The Ten of Cups is also a family card. You may have children together with this person, or have more children with them if you already have some. And the Ten of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. The Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So you've got two major arcana cards in the potential outcome. One of them is a commitment and marriage card. The other one is the happiest card in the deck. And the minor arcana card, the Ten of Cups, is also a commitment and marriage card. So you do the math, Cancer. The Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the cherry on top, I guess. There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and the Emperor. And the Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another, when both people are in love with each other. Okay, so yeah, we've got lots of cups here. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the happiest card in the deck. I think it's gonna take like a nanosecond for the two of you to end up in a commitment with this person. Even though we don't have any speedy cards except for that Wheel of Fortune, but this, I don't see it dragging along. I don't see this dragging along, especially with the Emperor, who is, the Emperor is a husband or a significant other figure. That's how they're coming into your life, no matter what the circumstances are. And we talked about them in the beginning, right? The Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who is serious, somebody who is not playing or fooling you around. All right, I'm not going to do an extended for you. Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Magician, the Seven of Cups, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, but you already know who you're dealing with, right? So zodiac signs don't really matter. I see an exciting new beginning, Cancer. So perhaps some of you are finally starting to implement those New Year resolutions. For others of you, you're deciding to try something you haven't tried in the past, right? Perhaps you're going to sign up for a ballroom dancing class or a rock climbing class or something else, right? The Magician, the first card that came out, is a very active card. It's a card of manifestation, but at the same time, it's a card of taking action. Right, the Seven of Cups in the middle, this is you guys looking at your options. You're looking at ballroom dancing classes, you're looking at rock climbing classes, what have you. You have options with that Seven of Cups. You're doing your little research. And I think you will find something for the two of you to do. Right, the Fool, right next to the deck, is a new beginning. It's a card of taking a leap of faith. So for most of you, you haven't tried this before. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, it's the start of a cycle, right? For some of you, it could be skydiving class. I don't know why. I was just looking at the Wheel of Fortune and I saw the sky in there and I thought of the skydiving class. Not necessarily, okay? But yeah, like I said, it's an exciting new beginning. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer. In February, keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles clarified by you, the Chariot. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, the only major arcana card on the table is the Chariot, which is your major arcana card. And at the end, this is you with the Two of Pentacles, weighing all pros and cons. But to be fair to this person, this King of Swords, don't be surprised if they propose to you, Cancer. And I see this all the time, when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them. And it often works, okay? And here's why I think it could be a proposal. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a proposal, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck used to be called the proposal card, okay? All of this is coming from the King of Swords, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. The Ten of Pentacles in the middle is what they want. It is a card of a commitment to marriage. So yes, I think this person is dead serious about you. But again, you're like, let me think about it. Perhaps you're playing hard to get, which there is nothing wrong with that, Cancer, or I don't know what they did to you. Perhaps they know that the only way to get you back is to propose to you because they screwed up in such a major way, right? But they do mean business, all right? So if you need time to think, to process this, I think they'll wait. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer. In February, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Hermit. We have the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo. I think you'll have an option, a couple of options, right? One of them is the Ten of Pentacles, and the other one is the Ten of Cups. Okay, and in this case, both of those two tens are simply representing some kind of a done deal, right? Because two tens are, you cannot go higher than 10. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of something solid, financially abundant, something long-term. And the Ten of Cups in this case, I think it's the same thing. It's the thing is that if we had two Tens of Pentacles, we would have seen two Tens of Pentacles. But since we ran out of the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups showed up instead. So this is a very symbolic reading, right? On the left, you have the Ten of Pentacles. On the right, you have the Ten of Cups. But both are a financially abundant type of situations. Both, perhaps in both new companies, you will feel like it's a family, right? I do see you having to choose between those two. I hope that makes sense. The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is you weighing pros and cons. And then in the middle, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Hermit, you will have to give him the answer, right? The Hermit, I think that's also you going within, doing some soul searching, going through this thought process. But with the Ace of Swords, when you come out of that on the other side, you will have to have a verdict. Okay, some of you could be choosing between working your butt off and spending more time with your family. That could be it here as well. But you definitely have a choice. I hope that makes sense with the two tens that I talked about a few seconds earlier. Both options are good. Both options are going to make you feel abundant. All right? Cool. Here's the advice or a word of wisdom for you, Cancer, for the whole month of February. We have the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, the Chariot, and the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think this advice has to do with the X spread that I did for you a few minutes ago. We got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We had the King of Swords in that X spread, even though this is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. So in the X spread, if I recall correctly, you were taking your time, there's nothing wrong with that. You were thinking whether you want this or not. I think the advice is for you to give this person a green light. Okay, whenever I see spreads like this, I ask myself two questions: what do we have on the table, and what do we not have? What we do have is this King of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups, which is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. We have the Lovers, which is an amazing card to have. It's also a card of a choice, right? If this King of Swords is a Gemini, then it makes total sense. The Lovers is a Gemini card. And then we have you, the Chariot, right? So that's what we have. We have this King of Swords coming in with a very loving offer. This person could turn out to be the love of your life with the Lovers card. What we do not have is you rejecting this person. What we do not have is destruction. We don't have any drama. We don't have any crap, right? But yeah. So I believe the advice for you is to give this person a second chance, give them a green light, right? The Lovers, like I said, is a card of a choice. You will have to make a choice. The Lovers is a Gemini, but also the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be, like I said earlier, the love of your life. Okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading, for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing February.